Bueno, if you're watching this, welcome to the first episode of Driving con la Lulu. You're driving with la Lulu here in New York City. So we were talking about... What the fuck was we talking about? Hoy decidí lanzar estos episodios porque estoy manejando y me doy cuenta que me encanta esta peluca y me encanta este look, so why not, you know? Acabo de terminar un shoot de los visuales para mi álbum y estoy yendo al cumpleaños de Alea, mi amiga, shout out. Este fue el último look del shoot y yo dije, fuck it, let's just rock it. On today's episode of Driving con la Lulu, we're gonna be talking about many controversial subjects. If you have any idea for any controversial subjects, please DM me so I know that we could talk about that. Now, as I'm driving, I gotta let you know that if you're a pedestrian, please look before you cross the street. Because a lot of people out here are crossing the street and they're not even looking up. They just have their eyes glued to the phone. So on the top of the list today, we have the subject of fame. Right now, the current climate is that dude is arrested and they're charging him for being indicted for all this stuff, and now everybody's talking about all this other shit. The fame factor has really been around my head because I think about how far people are willing to go to be famous. Reminds me of like what Residente said. Una cosa es ser artista, otra cosa es ser famoso. What is the purpose that you have behind the art that you're creating? What is the art to you, you know? Because art to me is a religion. Music is just waiting for you to fucking play her. You gotta, it's a wave, it's a vibration. When you truly feel that, that's the magic of music, and that's what a lot of us decided to want to play an instrument. Oh, you're getting the fucking sunset, man. I love the sunset. Sunset in New York City is beautiful. Grandma is my inspiration. Grandma is the biggest reason why I am who I am, because I was so crazy when I was a little girl that she knew that I had this thing, and she was like, well, she has to do something. I don't know what it is, but she has to do something. She's either gotta dance, she's gotta sing, she's gotta go to music school. We gotta put her in some kind of music class because this little girl just doesn't stop, you know? She took me to my first music class when I was 6 years old, and I was hooked. So yeah, it's grandma. Maybe whenever I be posting something that she doesn't approve, but she doesn't like the fact that I talk about certain things that I talk about, it's kind of like realize that I'm gonna do what I want, and that's okay. That's been also a freaking journey. Talking about another controversial subject after fame, it's like also being honest with the purpose of how you're making this art, but then it becomes the fact of also doing you know, like talking about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Who is anyone to tell you that you shouldn't talk about anything? Because that's something that Rick Rubin said. Every project is like a diary entry, and a diary entry is never wrong. It's just something that you lived, and you have to let it out. When you're fucking driving, is one goes, one goes, one goes, one goes. But this fucking guy does not want to be a gentleman. I figure I'll start this series today, so follow for more.